Hello, you guys. Welcome to my channel. I am kind of a newcomer. I do have a siblings channel with my three other siblings. Well, four other siblings. One of them you haven't seen on there yet, but he's coming. I actually have two other siblings, but my other sibling, she's not gonna be on there. Um, I'm 19 from Jacksonville. I am born and raised here, but my family, most of them come from Miami. I have a big family, a big family. My family is huge. I have five siblings no, I have six siblings on my mom's side. Two of them, three of them are which is deceased. I have four living, and then I have my uncle. He has children, which I call my siblings as well. He got two sons, and he got a daughter, and he got a bunch of other children that you guys know. It's kind of weird being a big sister sometimes because of the simple fact you know that what you're doing is being watched. I guess you could say that. So sometimes it'd be a pressure of expectations. If you get what I'm saying, like your expectations for yourself be high because you know you got people under you looking up to what you're doing and how you doing it, and that are more likely more than anybody to copy what you're doing or to mimic what you're doing. So you have to put out a certain version of yourself to them. But I can say this: being a big sister is also a plus at times because of the expectations. Like, you never know what expectation, what pedestal they put you on until they tell you. And it don't be an everyday thing that they'll tell you, oh, I look at you this way, I look at you that way. It's random moments that you will feel like, dang, I hate being a big sister, or I hate being an older sibling. And then one moment will come and it's just like, I wouldn't trade this for nothing in the world. And it can be anything, a joke, it can be just waking up and being in a good mood and looking at your siblings, or realizing that when they ain't there, you know it ain't the same. So sometimes it's not as bad, and the good times do definitely overweigh the bad times. Bad times is just when you going through things and you don't have nobody to really go to and talk to over you, and the good times be being the one that they have to come to and talk to about certain things. So it's never really a time where the bad will ever outweigh the good in being a big sibling. But it definitely is a overwhelming job or task as a sibling to be the oldest, because a lot of problems are laid onto you. A lot of things you know that they don't know, so you try to protect them from it or keep them from it. Or a lot of times it's things that you think that they might not know and they know it. When it comes to you, you don't know how to react to it, you don't know how to respond to it. You have to have, especially being a big sister of females, like having little sisters is difficult, because things you learn and you figure out when they try to figure them out and they come to you for advice, you don't know how to really communicate with them about certain stuff, because it's like the world is such I wouldn't say evil, but I would say demising place. Like, it's so crooked and wrong and weird nowadays that you wouldn't really know how to go about it. Certain things that was going on when I was growing up and when I was coming up, going through my experiences, are totally different now. And it's not even to the point where it's like it's drastically different, but it's to the point where the world is not the same, and every day goes by, it gets a little bit worse. So I would say being a big sister of females is definitely a hard task.
This
So
she say, wait a minute, excuse me. She said somebody called, just bring it to her. But she don't want it down where Waffle can if he come here, get her phone.
Okay.
I'll be back.
All right. That was my grandma, guys. It's not the worst thing in the world, because you do have the moments where you get to go places and you get to do silly stuff like matching and girls' days, and somebody you got something in common with. So having little sisters is definitely a plus. Now having little brothers is a pain. It's a pain, but it's also it's a blessing too, because your brothers is a different thing. I don't know. For me, I love my boys in my family, like my boys and like all my boy cousins. I love my boy cousins. My boy cousins, they like my heart. My boys, that's me. And then I got some girls in my family that tops everybody. Like, even the boys. I got some girls in my family that tops everybody. And it's just so funny to me, though, how my little brothers are like, I always feel like my little brothers are the best. Like, it's nothing they can do that's wrong in my eyes. And then once they do come across something, it be so shocking to me, because it's just like, dang, this is the one moment in being a big sister where it's tough, because you don't know how to be mad at them. You can't really be mad at them because you love them so much. So then eventually the good way is out the bad again. I just feel like as a big sibling, the most important thing you could remember is to always, I wouldn't say not be a hypocrite, but you can protect them, but only to a certain extent. Never lie and never be dishonest with your siblings, because at the end of the day, you're not their parents. Their parents is, who they keep things from and try to hide. They're going to come to you for a lot of things and comfort in a lot of ways, and they're going to expect for you to deliver and be a sibling, because to them, you done been through certain things. Don't be the sibling that breaks their trust and bullying your big sister, bullying your little siblings, or, taking it for granted. Because at the end of the day, anybody can be gone in the snap of a fingers. Tomorrow is never promised to nobody. The night is never promised to nobody. It's just always taking to accordance that your little siblings, at the end of the day, they are watching what you do. They're watching you. Don't let it pressure you. Just let it make you want to be the best big sister or brother that you can be. And just cherish what you got. Like, it's people out here that don't got nobody they can talk to, nobody they can argue with over stupid stuff, or they don't have people that when something's going on, they go. Everybody don't have family. So basically, the more of it is, take in consideration that your family is a blessing. Your family is something that's bigger than anything. It's a support system. And most people don't have families. I know that, but it's for those who do, don't take it for granted. It's never something to be taken for granted. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a lot of things that I took it for granted, and I wish to this day I have it, but I can't take them back. I can't take them back. And I wouldn't say that I would want to. I don't think I would want to take them back. I think that my mistakes have made me who I am today. I feel like a lot of things that I do are not of to par. They are not the best. Like smoking. I'm not gonna lie. I smoke a lot. But I feel like as if everybody has their vices. Everybody have a way to cope and deal with life. And I'm not saying before anybody say anything, I'm not saying that smoking is my way of dealing with life. But I'm just saying smoking is my way of maintaining my stable point in mind in the times that we are in. I used to be the girl that was, oh, you want to come here? You want to go there? No, I'm good. I'm going to stay home. I'm not really feeling like going nowhere today. I ain't got nothing to put on. But it was only because I was so shy and I was so I was so self-ashamed. That is definitely the right word. I was so self-ashamed. I was so ashamed of myself that I didn't want to go nowhere. I didn't want nobody to see me. I'm this heavyset girl that if I wear what she got on, somebody gonna look at me and look at her and be like, why she tried it? But then one day I woke up. I thought to myself, I was just like, at the end of the day, whether you were 900 pounds or you were 2 pounds, 25 pounds, whether you were 160 pounds and the weight was in all the right places, somebody's still gonna have something to say. You're not gonna never be in a time where you're not gonna be ridiculed about something. So why live your life in a bubble or in a shell because you're afraid of what people are gonna say or how they're gonna react to you? Life is short. People die every day over stupid stuff. People that you got babies out here dying that haven't even had a chance to be ridiculed. That haven't even had a chance to go through stages in life. They're just dying. So why, if you have a life, live it. Don't let nobody, limit you, make you feel some type of way. Don't let nothing in life ever really bring you down. When I realized that, I came to my shell a lot. My friends noticed the difference. I noticed it. My mom noticed the difference. Right now, I got on like a little tank top like thing. If you see it, don't have no sleeves on it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Y'all might be like, okay, well, we don't care what you got on. You guys might not, but to me, it's funny because I wouldn't have wore this like 3 years ago. Like 3 years ago, I would have never. All my shirts had to have sleeves on them, and they had to be at least to here or to my elbow. I could not wear no sleeve shirts. It made me feel some type of way, and if I did, I wore something over it like a jacket. And then I have on these like biker shorts. Never would you ever. I wouldn't even wear tights. Jeans and sweatpants was my go-to. They were my go-to. And I didn't do nails and all that. Now, weave, I have always done. I have a head full of hair. You guys will see it one day. I'll show you guys my hair. I have a head full of hair, but I don't. I used to just, it was one point in time where I said, what's the point of even doing my hair? I wore a fro to school for like 2 years. And it was only because I was letting people, excuse me. I was letting people limit me and make me feel self-ashamed. So once I came out of that and once I woke up and I realized a lot of things has changed in my life, and I can say a lot of things has changed for the better. I am currently, while we're talking about this, is going to be another thing that I'm going to be doing on my channel as well. I'm currently on my own weight loss journey, and I've been at it for a year now, and I'm down 150. My birthday is in June, so my goal is to get down another 25 before June, and I'm well on the way, which you guys are going to learn about that. I'm going to be bringing that to you guys very, very soon once I get everything settled. I'm going to get more into that. I'm going to come back on here and basically tell you guys what I'm doing and show you guys a lot of the things. I do, what I can say and what I will say now is that I do prepare my own meal preps and all. I don't do meal preps that often, but when I do, you guys will love them, and I'll put all my things onto the description. And I try to, you know, stay very, very consistent with it. I'm not gonna lie, I am a human being, so some days I would go and I would mess up, or I have something to do so that I would have to just run, and I can't, you know, make plans for it. That's why I try to do meal prep. If I can't, you know, plan for that day, I might be out and just grab something on the way to where I'm going, you know. But I try to keep it limited. Like, I try so hard to plan out what I'm doing so I know, okay, we're going to do this for this day, that for that day, this time, that time. I try to stay very on top of it, but I'm going to come back and tell you guys more about that later on. Well, that was just a little bit about me. I'm going to put the description in the description box below. I'm going to put all my social medias. I'm going to put the link to my other channel on here, the sibling channel. I'm going to put the link to that down there, and I'm going to put their personal channels down there as well. In the comment section, you guys can, you know, leave me a little something about yourselves as well, and answer this question for me. Would you guys prefer me to do Thursday Night Madness, like just a night where we come on like this? You know, I might be smoking, I might not, but if so, I bring my siblings on for the talk. Like, we all sit down and have a real talk. Like, Thursday Night Madness, you guys release some comments and we answer you guys' comments. It can be personal, it can be something funny, it can be anything, and we just all answer for you guys and, you know, have a good time. And then you guys leave me some more topics on what you guys will want for me to talk about. So thank you really for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, share, and can get this video to 30 likes, and I have more for you. Peace.